what I mean? Then we come out of the Skybox and all that noise.
Yeah.
We said, well, you know.
Yeah, I got to experience that a couple of times.
Yeah.
My brother would get tickets through Meade, and we went to the Meade Skybox.
Right. It's neat, ain't it? I mean, that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
I like that. Mm-hmm. When you think about racing, you think about the stuff you've learned over the years when we talk about racing and these principles that you've learned. What are some of the principles that you sort of apply to your everyday life? And I know it's a tough one. When you think about the discipline and you think about the sensitivity of it all, the mechanics like you speak of.
I don't know if it's that way or I apply the principles of my everyday life to the racing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and I know what you said, the technical end of it's what keeps you interested.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you asked me about growing up and stuff. I kind of skipped over, I guess, but, I grew up wanting to mess with mini bikes and go-karts and motorcycles, and I played Little League, but I wasn't involved in sports like my brother was. And when I got older, I mean, probably from the time I was 14 or 15 on up, I was buying and selling cars and doing body work and painting and mechanicking and just shade tree mechanic stuff, and then so that my background in mechanical stuff is what got me interested in the rest of it. But anyway, I just and then a lot of people say that I'm a perfectionist. I'm not.
Well, now I'll just be upfront with you, okay? People say you're a stickler, not a perfectionist. I've heard them say, now I tell you what, Dan, he's right. A stickler on some things, okay? But that's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, rather than somebody saying they're sloppy, okay?
Well, and I always tell people too, in my mind, I think I'm a very organized person.
Right.
But come over to my garage, it's a nightmare. It's not what I want it to be. It's.
I know what you mean. No, exactly.
It's a continuous nightmare.
I've got to where I use a lot of blue tape now and write on it. Like when I do a lot of repair work and stuff like that, and home repair stuff, and I've got all my boxes. I've got those black boxes with the red lids, and I got blue tape on the front. This says plumbing material. This says hardware. You know what I mean? Because what you do, you run across so many things, hinges and stuff, and one says nothing but screws and nails.
Yeah.
Because screws and nails are expensive. All right. Used to be it was cheap, but stuff like that, I put them in, and I try to organize that stuff and try to do it the best I can.
Right.
Now, what I run into is through the winter, I buy a lot of stuff from Temu, especially, and places. I buy these I buy this tool bag, and I do not need one more tool bag in my life. And and then Janice puts it out in my building, puts it on my workbench, and then I went out the other day and I said, "What in the world have I got all these packages for?" You know what I mean? And I tried to go through them, figure out